Greetings everyone and good day from Orange County, California. We're at Fairhaven Memorial Park in Santa Ana. Let's talk about Deputy Robert Squires. He died in 1912. I've been doing a series of videos on police officers who have been killed in the line of duty. Deputy Squires was among the finest and bravest of them. He was born 1870 in Canada. He used to be a Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Until his family moved to the United States. First they lived in North Dakota and then they came over here to Orange County, California. Deputy Squires was an undersheriff for the Sheriff's Department. He died at age 42, was killed by this bad guy. He died leading a posse of men in an attempt to arrest this guy who was a rapist. He violated a young girl. And the story is quite intriguing. What happened was on the evening of December 16th, 1912, Sheriff Ruddock got a call from the Irvine station telling him that a young girl had been attacked by a drifter and the drifter fled into the hill area. He was a tall, slim young man, about 25, 27 years old. He had stopped by the ranch of Bill Cook asking for work, but he was sent away because he was told by Bill Cook that there was no work available. So the guy went away. He came back later that evening, and when Cook's two young relatives stepped out of the ranch home, one was 16, two girls, one was 16, one was 13, he grabbed them both. The 13-year-old he tied to a fence post. The 16-year-old girl he took into a secluded area and he violated her. Word got out. Bill Cook himself tried to confront the man, but the man shot at him. Mr. Cook had no weapons, so he got on his horse and rounded up some neighbors, and they formed a posse. There was a phone call made to the Sheriff's Department, who sent out several deputies and constables. Among them was Deputy Robert Squires, who kind of led the posse. This guy was a real old-fashioned desperado. The posse caught up with him in the hill area, which is now known as the lake, about the middle of Lake Forest, California. I used to live in Lake Forest. I know exactly where that is and about where the guy was. What happened was they caught up with him. There were dozens of officers and deputized men that came out against the guy. He was one guy. He had holed himself up in this rocky area, protecting himself from gunfire. Robert Squires, Deputy Squires was the only one that got real close to the guy. They found where the guy was. They surrounded him. The officers surrounded him at a safe distance. Deputy Squires walked over there, crawled between the rocks, got within 10 to 15 feet of the guy, exchanged gunfire with him, and unfortunately, Deputy Squires lost his life. The incident became known in Orange County history. Well, this bad guy became known as the Tomato Springs Bandit. It was actually the first fatality on record of any Orange County sheriff's deputies that were killed. So Robert Squire was the first one. There is a commemoration to him in the Sheriff's Department to this day. He left behind a widow who lived to be 82 years old. But anyway, the bad guy eventually was identified as Joe Matlock by his father. And it turned out that Joe Matlock was a cancer victim, not cancer, tuberculosis victim, and he decided to go out with a bang. Instead of going out peacefully, he decided to take people with him. Wow. His grave is right over here. Let's take a walk to it. I've already put a stone on his grave. Rest in peace, Deputy Squires. 42 years of age when he died, was killed by this bad guy. This is his wife over here, Mary Jane Squires. Hope that's coming out right. She died in 1958. But rest in peace, sir. You're a brave man. And I hope the best for you, your family, and your descendants.